I don't strip a lot of wire, but when I got a wire that looks like that, I'll strip it all day long. And I don't want to eat up my cutter blade, so I do it just enough so it goes through partially. Second time it takes it through, I run it through the back for a partial cut, and I just rip it off. Look at that bare bright there. So I got a bunch of this. You seen me pick it up the other day. I'm gonna run it all through, put it on my scale, see what we got. If you've been watching my videos, you see I've been real busy. Scrapping with Grandpa has been busy this week. Today is Wednesday. Happy Wednesday. Praise the Lord for every day. Goodness, I'm gonna throw this stuff on the scales. I've got about 5 of them lines to cut up. As soon as I get them all cut, I'm gonna throw that bare bright on my scale and see what it weighed. That's from that pickup I did at my honey hole the other day. If you remember watching. Oh yeah, man. I don't strip small wire. Something like that, you got to strip that. You gotta strip it. And I have, I'm guessing between 30 and 50 pounds of bare bright. I won't find out till I get it stripped out. But like I say, I don't want to wear out my cutter wheel. If you put it too tight, it will cut it out. First time has been normally cutting it down to where I can grab it. That goodness right there. I'm talking about just one of these pieces all by itself's got to weigh a pound or more, maybe even more than a pound. So I'm going to take every one of them that I got out there, strip them down, throw them on the scale and see what we got. I have my work cut out for me now. I have 2 rooftop ACs to scrap out. Picked them up at my local Brunswick store this morning. So I'm kind of excited about that. 2 of them took up the whole back of my trailer. I just had enough room to put a ice maker in the back. So I got 2 rooftops and an ice maker filled my whole trailer. And you know my trailer is 7 by 12, so that's a pretty good size air conditioning unit. It's a real good size ACR. Can't wait to see what I get out of them. I'm guessing, or hoping, I should say, I'm hoping for about 400 bucks. It's different. This thing had a coating on it. An extra sheet. Not to mention all this bare bright. So I'm going to bring the rest of them in, cut them into small pieces like this. Too hard to handle this stuff in one piece, and they're about 8 foot long each, so I'm cutting them down maybe 10 foot long each. Cut them down so they're small enough I can run them through my stripper. Been busy, guys. I've been busy. Oh, hate that man. That's 2 of them right there. That's just 2 of them. That's got some weight right there. All right, let me get the rest of them out. $13.1 pounds so far. Every time I put one of these in there, it adds over a pound. That's 13.1, 14.3. Oh, that's a little bit smaller. Still going. $14.3. $15.3. I'll strip this wire all day long. I do not like stripping small wire. I will strip some house wire, but be honest with you, 16.2. I hate it. I'm not a wire stripper. I've got too much big stuff. I can turn that in for what it is and save my time for something else. Not that I'm, over and above it, but much rather spend my time making something that's actually going to make a lot of money instead of a couple dollars. 16, 17 pounds. I do have a lot of honey holes. A lot of people call me for my honey holes, so that's part of the reason why I don't strip wire. I did start by stripping wire. I stripped a lot of wire. Stripped it by hand before I got my stripper. As soon as I got my stripper, I started doing it by this. But then after I got my stripper, I started picking up so much scrap metal that my time was used better by not stripping. I can make more money. 18 pounds. £18, bare bright. Still climbing. I don't get a lot of bare bright because I don't strip much wire. Scrap It JC scraps a lot of wire. 19.4 pounds. This is the wire that you saw me picking up at my honey hole if you watched that video. What they had done is they had just wired their building, and they said come get their scraps. So here I am. We got 20.5 pounds. Still going. This is some of the biggest wire I've ever stripped, to be honest with you. You're not going to get wire given to you this size very often. If you do, you are lucky. So, Grandpa is blessed. All right, 20.5. 21.8. I still have a whole pile of it outside. Haven't even got to yet. Figure I better get it processed since I got them big ACRs on it. 22.7. Readjust. I got a little bit smaller one here. Readjust. Oh yeah, that got it. All right, 22.7. 23.4. 23.4. So now all I use my stripper for anyways is this big stuff. You're not going to see me stripping a lot of small stuff. Unless that's all I had to do now. If I didn't have any big scrap to tear apart or big scrap that makes me good money, I would be definitely stripping house Romex wire and stuff like that. 24.4 pounds. Oh, my fingers are so sore today. 2 fingers right there, I don't know what it is. For the last couple weeks, I've been having a real hard time with them. Just them 2. Hurting. Hurting for certain. Let's see what we got here, guys. I mean, this is some big wire. 25.2 pounds. Blessed, all free. Of course, Grandpa doesn't pay for my scrap metal. I don't pay for scrap metal. Some people do. See a lot of people buy scrap metal. I just get so much I don't need to. 25.8. So I don't buy it. If I didn't get as much as I did, I'd probably buy some. If you watch my videos, you'll see I got honey holes coming out my yin yang. Whatever a yin yang is. 26.8. $27.9. I thought I had 30 pounds of just this heavy. Thought I did. And I did. Wire stripping videos, to be honest, are a little bit boring. 28.7. Now I'm going to move to the smaller stuff. It's smaller, but it's bigger than Romex. So this is something else that I would still strip. Romex, I'm not a big fan of. Unless I say like I have a real bunch of it. I gotta have a lot of Romex before I'm gonna strip it. This is still going to be considered bare bright. Look at that pretty stuff. 28.7. 29.6. 2 coatings. £30. I like it when it comes out like that. £30.3. Run this through twice and it pops right off. Which sure makes it easy. Look at that. Strips right out. $30.7. I love it when it comes right off the sheets. I can trip through. Don't even have to peel it. We got 31.1. It's a long one. 31.1. Bear Bright. I'm guessing that's about $3.80 a pound, but I'm going to save it until it's more. I'm not turning it in. I am absolutely not turning this in. Not now. Not until probably June or July. I think the price is going to go above $4. And I'm willing to wait. Paul and I, left-handed Paul, 31.9. Left-handed Paul and I brought in $300 worth of metal today from our honey hole scrapping. That was aluminum and old sheet. $210, $310, $320 today. That was a good run. $320. You bring $320. Uh-oh. If you can bring home $320 on a scrap run, that's amazing. Blessed. This is the Cozy wire stripper. I bought it on Amazon. I think I paid $179 for it. Seems like it was worth every penny. 32.8. $33. Growing. Still growing. $33.4. 34.2. Last piece of the big stuff. Last piece of the big stuff. The rest of it's pretty much heavy Romex. And the aluminum coax cable that comes on the outside. Grand total. Not bad. Not bad at all. 34.4. Bare bright. Tickled to death. Let's put that in the bucket. 34.4, and I still have everything that's out here. And this has wire in it too. Got wire here, wire in there, heavy wire in there. So let me see, 34. I'm guessing there's another 10 pounds there at the most. So 34, 44 pounds, let's say 45 pounds copper that day. Tomorrow, I'm gonna start these. So be here or be square. Look at the goodness. Huge. I mean, my trailer is absolutely filled, and that trailer is 12 foot long.